Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I've got my good friend R3MIX here. He is joining me by the side of my deathbed as I'm slowly dying. This is the first time I've actually been able to talk today, so crazy. It's great times. And today we're going to be recording a bit of a special video, a bit of a one very close to the heart for many people. Isn't that right, Mr. R3MIX?
Yeah. No, this is a very important video. This is one from the past and the present now, so this is cool. I'm excited.
I didn't get a present, but you know, it's alright, we'll rock and roll. But yeah, we're doing a bit of a tier list. We're going to be ranking Minecraft skin packs. Now, we're going to have some separate visuals to you guys. I'll be making some nice polished visuals for you guys to see when we review each skin. For us, we're just like looking them up in like IGN and stuff. It's surprisingly very hard to find skin pack photos. Because for some reason, Mojang just doesn't want it to be out there. So we did some digging for you guys, and we're going to be going through. So here we are. We're going to start this one off with the default skin pack. So as you know, the default skin pack, it's very meaningful, isn't it? You know, you've got a lot here that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you've got your classic. Which one was your favorite? Because I honestly go for the Tuck Steve. Tuck Steve is like my.
It was always Tuck. Yeah.
Always.
Absolutely.
Now you know what I learned. I learned today. Turns out, the Steve, which I thought was like wearing a chain, was Athletic Steve.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a discovery.
I never knew it was Athletic Steve.
Athletic Steve.
Same. I never knew that. So there you guys go. Bit of a Mandela effect for you guys, if you will. I know what that word means. So overall, I think with it being a classic, you know, the OG ones were back in the day, that's all there was. For that, I think it should go S tier. How do you feel about that R3MIX?
Yeah. I feel that's very
valid?
Verified S tier. Valid, yeah.
Cool. Well, that's good then. So we'll get along for now. So next one, we got Skin Pack 1. So you've got, you know, your Knight, your Templar skin. By the way, the one we're reviewing, the names I've just realized does not match up. But luckily I know some of the names. But you got the Wizard Creeper. I mean, you got the Eye Ballistic Squid skin. So very meaningful for some. You got a zombie skin. Herobrine. A couple games. Little references here and there. Whoa, oh, even Master Chief, sorry. It's got Master Chief. They've got a bit of a scuffed brute. I mean, it doesn't really look like a brute. At all, actually. But it's fine.
Oh yeah.
It's fine. He doesn't really. But you know what?
And
overall, what would you rate this R3MIX? What would you say this?
I think this is B plus. This is B plus.
B plus.
Or no, A. Sorry, my bad. A.
A
plus. Yeah. This is a.
I reckon.
This is A. A tier. Yeah.
I think so too. Because you got your classic, you know, like your burglar, your like prisoner outfit. You know, you got the king outfit, nurse, racing drivers, and also the combat outfit from Trials Evolution. That one also looked really, really cool, in my opinion. So there you go. There you go. Next, we've got Skin Pack 2. And Skin Pack 2. You've obviously got your Castle Crashers characters. You even got the guy, the skin from that one Stampy Longhead. What's his name? Hit the Target. You got Hit the Target here, the bad guy. Because no one actually remembers what actual game he's from. You got obviously Meat Boy, which was a huge thing back in the day. You know, no head on the skin. What? Crazy. Kind of cool, I gotta say. Retro City Rampage dude. Pretty cool. You know, cool guy. You got your pilot, your pirate, your sailor, your ninja, Enderman, and you got all your mobs and stuff. So overall, what would you say, R3MIX? Where would you put this?
You know, this one gets a lot. I never found myself ever using any of these really. Like okay. I stuck to the core, you know. I was loyal, so this is probably between B and an A, in my actual opinion.
Because again, for those who like Left 4 Dead as well, there's also the Left 4 Dead characters. I just realized. I didn't realize. So you'd say B?
Yeah, I'd say B plus.
B plus.
Yeah.
I rate that. That's respectable. Yeah. That's respectable. Okay. Next we got Skin Pack 3. Now this one is a big one. This one there's a lot of popular skins. You know, you got your the homeless one, the castaway one, the vagrant one, both of which looked homeless. Your carpenter, your blacksmith, so you know your classic kind of ones. You even had a zombie pigman, which was cool, and zombie Herobrine. Some more mob characters as such. But this one, you know, there was a lot which I didn't really know. Again, your Left 4 Dead 2 characters, pretty cool. Half-Life characters, so, you know, you could be Gordon Freeman.
Yeah.
You know, you've got all your classics, your Portal characters, again, without any heads. Yeah. Pretty cool. So what would you say this one is? Oh, even the Gunstringer, sorry, my bad. The Gunstringer's in this. Which again, I loved Gunstringer. Yeah. I might cover that game once in the future because it's a very strange game. I'll tell you that. So I think this might be A. What would you say?
I'd say that's respectable.
A low A.
Put this in, yeah.
A low A.
A low A. Yeah.
Not as good as Skin Pack 1, but it's up there. It's very much up there. So next we've got the Skin Pack 4. So we've got, you know, the classic creeper in the suit. Everybody used to rock that. You know, your Spartans from Halo. Not 3D. They were still pretty cool. Because again, a bit of favoritism from me. You had your Assassin's Creed. Now this is why I loved it. Assassin's Creed skins looked so cool. Especially the Ezio one.
Absolutely.
That one was up there.
Ezio, yeah. I remember rocking that one. I genuinely one.
And there was a couple additional characters from Castle Crashers, the Barbarian and Blacksmith. Borderlands characters. I never played Borderlands, but you know, for those who did, I'd be very up there. Jetpack Joyride, I forgot about that. That's right, Barry Steak Fries. I never knew that was his surname, but apparently it's Barry Steak Fries. That's crazy. Bit of a lore drop for you. But yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah. Jetpack. I hope this is a reliable source. It is IGN, so I'm hoping it's reliable. Another ninja.
We're gonna take it outfit.
And the night ones. Now these ones had capes, which I loved. These were very cool. Very, very cool characters.
Yeah.
Again, it's very tough back in the day because everything was just spot on. You know? Everything was crazy. Yeah, I think this might be better than Skin Pack 1.
S tier.
Would you say it's S tier
pack? Yeah, this is not an unbiased thing either because this was a good pack.
Okay, that's fair. Higher than default?
Absolutely.
Or
you can't really beat default, can you?
You can. Later on I will prove to you that you can. But I mean for now, we're not going to cross that road? Yes. Okay. Alright, Skin Pack 5. So, Skin Pack 5 right here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool one. I mean, you've got your Splinter Cell characters.
Solid gear.
Don't know. I think that's actually further Assassin's Creed characters if the source is correct. Yeah, what's his name? Far Cry 3 characters. There are no Varsas in there. That's kind of crazy. Borderlands 2 characters. Soldiers. Now, soldiers were a pretty cool one, especially the Paratrooper one. He looked cool. I remember that.
Paratrooper one was cool, yeah.
Yeah, and then obviously your mobs in suits as well. They came back in cats. So this is a pretty good one as well. I remember using the cat ones a lot. Overall, I think this is between 1 and 3. What would you say?
I'd say it's between 1 and 3. I do believe, yeah.
Actually, I think it might be worse than 3, just because there's not a lot that I really used. There was just a couple. Maybe, what would you say? Just below 3? The soldiers
would say. Yeah, just below 3. I'd put it there.
Just below 3. I wrote that. Also, I've just realized, I apologize, everybody. The Battle and the Beast skin packs, I didn't actually include in this tier list. So I apologize, but I'm not changing it because there was too much effort. Next, we've got the good old-fashioned 6 skin pack. This was a pretty cool one. A couple standout characters. I mean, so you had, from what I can see here, all your villagers. Again, pretty cool. Everybody used the villager ones because, you know, the villagers, man. The horse in a suit, which was pretty cool. And then, where it shined really, was like the rebel fighter outfits, your military ones. This one was a 6 skin pack. I love 6. Just because of, like, the 3D models and how cool they looked. This is when they really started to come into action. Especially the SAS military dude. He looked so cool. So I'm gonna happily say this is probably an S tier above Skin Pack 4. What would you say about that?
You see, now I never played with this pack, right?
Ooh.
So I don't feel like I can be the one to rate this. I think my hat's off to you in this one.
All right.
I'll let you make the decision.
I think so. Just because they just decided to add a bunch of villagers, which was pretty cool to troll with back in the day when you were, cool kid, trolling your friends, going, "Oh my god, this village is really weird." And, obviously if they didn't realize the arms weren't crossed, then, it's that. But also the military ones, especially like, a couple of those really, really cool ones. So that's, you know what? I'm happy with that. I'll stick with that one then. All right. Next, we have the festive one. Festive one, your classic, your Santa, your Mrs. Claus, your reindeers, green elf, snowman, or snow golem if you really want to be like that. Snow skeleton, everything, festively. I love the winter like Steve outfit and like the one with the parka, like the Eskimo kind of looking.
Yeah.
Steve. That one looked really cool. Yeah. The zombie turkey, the bad Santa, Scrooge. This one I've got a lot of memories with. What about you?
Mine are the ghosts. Yeah, I have memories with this one. I liked playing as the snowman and just the derpy looking snowman without
and the zombie pudding one.
Absolutely.
I don't know how I forgot about that.
Zombie pudding, yeah.
Would you say this is just below 4? Or would you say just below 1? Or even lower?
This is the A tier, right?
A tier, would you say?
Yeah, A tier.
Okay.
A tier skin pack.
So you're happy with this placement right here, just after 1?
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, next one we have is the birthday skin pack 1, and this one, again, let's just paint the picture here. You get told. I found out through some friends, and I didn't believe them, because back in the day, I was more social, so back when you had your limit of 100 friends in Xbox 360, I really pushed that. And I remember people going, "You know what, Silas? Come on Xbox on the birthday." And I'd be like, "Why? What's going on?" And they'd be like, just do it. I did it. Went to the little skin pack section, and boom, skin packs for birthday were released. And I'm like, "What? This is crazy!" And again, it was this cool thing where you could show off your birthday skin packs because again, it was only available once a year. And if you didn't get it, you had to wait until next year, which is a pretty cool thing. It felt really exclusive. I love when games do that. So the first one was skin pack 1 for the birthday. And I mean, these ones, it was pretty basic for the first time around. I mean, it was just your classic, kind of with a little bit of party hat going on. There's a creeper pretending to be a human, and also a human pretending to be a creeper as well, I'm pretty sure. There's King Steve. I'm just trying to think of other ones. They're mostly all party renditions of characters. Like your mobs and stuff. So it was okay, but my favorite one probably from this one was the wolf with a collar. I don't know if you remember this one. If this will refresh your memory, but it was
Whoa.
That was a classic one. That was a classic. A lot of memories.
Can't say I've used that one.
Really?
Can't say I've used that one. Yeah, no, I've never really used the party pack.
Okay.
Birthday pack. So,
yeah.
There's that, yeah.
Because there was also a sheep in a suit, I'm pretty sure, with a top hat. Which I'm gonna just try and have a look now for. There it is. Just loading. There we go. That one as well, which was quite up there.
That's
again, everybody, bear with us. We're working with basically I've got a internet engine open with a bunch of tabs with each single skin pack. So I'm having to flick through each one. So obviously it'll be more of a smooth transition for you guys, but for us, we're just working with the basics here. We're just working with the basics. So for that, we're gonna I reckon, what would you say about here? Oh, what would you say just there?
Do you want to give it a? Do you want to give it? Yeah. I'd say right about there. From the 3 pixels that I can see, that looks good.
That's epic. That's epic too.
That looks good.
So just between the 3rd and the 5th, I think so. I think it's it wasn't, oh my god, that's amazing, but it was pretty cool. Now, talking about, oh my god, that's amazing. Here we have the magnum opus for me. This one, as you can see, has a red halo Spartan with a party hat with 3D armor pieces. Now this one was where Sars the Red really found out he was Sars the Red. It was such a cool skin pack. I love this skin pack. This skin pack was so cool. It was really cool. A lot of fun memories with this one. And also, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, this one, yeah, it was this one actually, I'm pretty sure, had, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but this one had a wither skin. So there you go. For that, everybody, we're back. Hello, welcome back, everybody. For that reason, I don't even care. Hate me.
S tier.
Hate me. Hate me.
Hate him in the chat. Hate him in the chat
because this one revolutionized. I mean, a 3D wither. You know, obviously your wither skeletons, and obviously the Sars the Red skin. So no bias there, obviously. But heaps of bias there.
Party time.
Yeah, man. So next up, we have the Birthday 3 skin pack. This one was pretty basic. However, there was one standout skin, or two actually. And you know what they did? They flipped the character
upside down.
Upside down.
Let's go.
Which was very fun to use to troll people again. And also the redstone character. See, back when Sars used to do a little bit of roleplay when he was a little kid, you know, like when you do when you play chef or whatever, like a little plastic toy set, you know, mine was basically Minecraft.
Yeah.
You know? That was my acting. And what my little roleplay pretend world was with that red Spartan skin, when I took off my armor, I looked like that. That was Sars the Red. That was Sars the Red's face reveal. So just so you guys know, a bit of Sars the Red lore. That's how I actually look.
Redstone Man.
I'm Redstone Man. Pretty epic. So I mean, with that, I think it's okay. It's pretty good. The thing is, it's just a lot holding it back, where it's a lot of basic characters as well in the mix of it, which isn't very helpful.
Greatest, but you know, you got like the good selection there.
Yeah, and like this is a proper functioning upside down character. Like the legs actually moved at the head, and the head just slid across the ground, which was hilarious to see. So I don't know. For that, I'd probably say, call me crazy here, but maybe
A tier. Okay. All right. I see what he's cooking.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Okay, so for the next one, we've got the Halloween one. So this one took a long time to try and find. This one was pretty cool. I mean, there's not a lot here about it, but there's a couple. There's a couple of things. Now, obviously, there was the charity Halloween skin pack, and then there was the normal one. I'm pretty sure, from what I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. But overall, I think it was pretty cool. I mean, to me though, I don't think it was that standout. Call me crazy, but I don't think it was actually that. You know, it was cool, but I wouldn't say it was like.
I like the Grim Reaper skin, and that's about it. I only ever used. So honestly, just putting that out there.
Just saying, guys. You know, you can hate me, but you can correct me if I'm wrong here.
B tier. That's fair. That's actually fair. It's a B tier skin pack. In all fairness.
Thanks, man. So for the next one, we have Mass Effect. Now, I've never played Mass Effect. Have you, R3MIX?
Nope. Never planned to either. I just know the needle scene guy, and that's it, man. That's all I got.
Yeah. So honestly, with our unbiased, completely educated opinions, because obviously this was in a mashup pack, right? I'm gonna be honest with you.
D tier. Yeah, okay. That's you know what? From my experience, I never used a single one of these skins, so
I didn't
that down there.
So next we got Star Wars. Now this is an interesting one because I've done this with 2 other things, and actually no, and 3 other things. I apologize. So with Star Wars, they made 2 skin packs. So there was the prequels and the sequels. No, prequels and the originals, the classics. Sorry, we don't talk about the sequels. So what I've done, I've just merged them into one because, you know, I can.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of overlapping characters as well. So with this one, with Star Wars, I think because for me personally, there was a little tiny R2D2 character which I remember, and it was like really tiny. It was like knee height or like waist height, which is so cool to use sometimes. And obviously you got your Yoda as well, which is also tiny, and it was just hilarious to see. I think it was a pretty cool, and I think they did a lot of work on it. And you know, obviously it's Star Wars. Star Wars is cool. So possibly you may hate me here. I'm stuck between here.
A plus.
I'm thinking of either here or just in front of number 1.
No, that's fair. You know, I never was like a really big Star Wars, fan,
no,
but
same.
I loved the Yoda. Yoda's good.
It's just a cool, funny skin pack. So then next, I've done the same thing. Marvel, there've been a couple. I think there was a Spider-Man skin pack. There was like different ones. We're just gonna rank them all.
Yeah.
Again, Marvel, very cool. I had a couple Iron Man skins. I remember there was a lot of different ones, which were kind of cool. Obviously Spider-Man, your Spider-Man characters, and obviously all your big Marvel characters. Again, I never really used it. I like to have my own personality in my skins, like that Spartan one. However,
yeah,
I think it was pretty cool. There was a lot of cool stuff. Now, whether that merits being above skin pack 1 on A tier, I don't know. What do you think?
Shoot, I don't think
it's that good. I mean, I think it was good.
But it wasn't that good. Like, I'm having a hard time remembering if I ever used that pack or not.
I hardly did, to be honest with you. I think, honestly, call me crazy.
B plus.
What about B in the middle?
B middle. Yeah.
B middle?
We're playing Battleship here. B middle, yeah.
So next, we've got the Doctor Who one. Now, Doctor Who, I love Doctor Who. I grew up watching Doctor Who. Doctor Who is sick. And I mean, the skins, as you can see, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. You had the Matt Smith Doctor Who, which already wins me over. And you had the Fez as well.
Good call-ins.
And I used to, obviously, again, playing, like, pretend. I used to make my own TARDIS. And I used to, do some cool, adventure stuff, which was kind of cool, with some friends. And also had the Dalek skins, which were really, really cool.
Yeah.
And obviously you had your Tom Baker and all like the other original doctors. We didn't talk about Peter Capaldi because why would you? The silence is pretty they kind of did him a bit dirty. I don't know what they did.
They did.
However, do you know much about Doctor Who Remix?
I have a comic from 1967. Editor, put up the Doctor Who 1967 comic. That one.
Damn.
I have a comic of that. I watched a lot.
So you know the silence.
I don't really recall it. Yeah.
A little funny bit of info for you. Back every now and then when I came home from school, me and my mum, we used to drop off at this like one I don't know what to call it, because I was gonna say co-op, but you don't really know what. Do you know what co-op is? Like, it's a very English word when you go. I'm gonna go down to
the gas station.
Kinda. It's imagine a gas station without the gas station. It's just like the little supermarket kind of thing. It's like a tiny little supermarket.
Okay.
Like a tiny convenience store, pretty much. Like you have your, it's just your local co-op.
Yeah.
And we stopped by and they had Doctor Who comics every week, and it was like a magazine. So I used to tell you what's coming out in the next episode. I had posters in every single one. Sometimes there were toys. I got a bunch of stationery, which was like Doctor Who. That was also like a Where's Waldo kind of thing, but with Doctor Who characters. It was cool. I used to read them. I've got probably about 50 or something just all stacked somewhere in my house. Probably even more. All magazines.
Nice.
And it's like sick posters as well. They were pretty cool. So that's my little bit of bit of a sauce lore drop for you guys. I like Doctor Who. So for that very reason, and the skins, for the most part, again, minus the silence, I reckon they were a bit of a hit. I think they were higher than good. Would you say they're higher than Star Wars?
Yeah. Actually, in all fairness, I remember using the Daleks more than I did Yoda. So
yeah,
that's my reference I'm going off of. So pretty high up on the list. Again,
we can look through all of this at the end and just reevaluate, just in case we change our minds. Again, the Guardians of the Galaxy one at the end, we're just gonna forget about that because I've already done the Marvel one, because I was just doing it all individually and I got to the point where I was like, nah, it's not worth it. So forget about that. We're just not including that one. But again, we got the last one for today. I know I missed out a couple and I apologize, but you know what? Who cares? Who cares? So this one, we've got obviously Halo. Now Halo, again, we're just talking about the whatchamacallit, we're talking about the skins, because again, if this was about mashup packs, the mashup pack was really, really cool for Halo. I mean, it was really, really cool.
Oh yeah.
Such a cool world to go around. Again, the Halloween one would have got more points if we were considering that, because the Halloween one was probably one of the best maps, because it was just a big theme park, which was pretty sick. But overall, the Halo one, the skins were very cool.
Wow.
I really love the skins. So, for that very reason,
are you gonna include the footage as well?
I will. Not the one what you're seeing right now, because again, I'm just showing that, but I'm gonna have proper footage was kind of just edited into this video for you lovely viewers. So you're welcome. A lot of painstaking editing coming up for me. But yeah, as you can see, would you be happy to put it here, Remix? So just after the full skin pack?
Oh yeah, no problem. No problem at all. I remember using this one.
So I'm kind of holding it back a little bit, because again, it's, I don't know. It's not obviously completely created by Mojang. Obviously, it's based off something, which again is like most skin packs. But I think also just because the fact that it's solely that. I don't know. I think that's kind of why I'm holding back. Also because it includes Halo 4. I don't know if it includes Halo 5. I'm pretty sure it does as well. So yeah, that's also reducting some marks. Reducting? That's a word. Deducting.
Reducting points. Yeah.
Deducting
and reducting points.
Reducting. We're doing all the ducting. There we go. So everybody, I thank you all so much for watching. I thank you, R3MIX, for joining me today. And I'll see you guys all in the next video, alright? Bye-bye.
Subscribe.